Alright, what's up guys? So, Code Blue Cam has uploaded a video titled, "This Attitude Will Get You Arrested." You know, I try to tell people. I mean, it's, you know, yeah, this video was uploaded 5 months ago, but I try saying it, man. I say it all the time when I react to these videos. Like, people, just act right by the cops, man. These cops, the thing is this, they might say that they don't want to arrest you. Alright, so like this is a question for like my you know, like cop viewers out there. Like, is like, so let's say like you issue out like a like let's say for a whole week from Sunday to Saturday, right? Whole week you're issuing out citations, you're arresting people left and right, you're doing all this stuff, like you're literally putting in overtime, right? You don't get like an extra paycheck or get paid more. Like, I'm curious about that stuff, man. But I feel like that maybe, just maybe, that might be the case. So yeah, if I'm like, bro, the thing is this, obviously I'm not going to be going out there looking for people that, you know, get arrested and stuff, but it's like, if you're giving me an attitude, it's like I'm not going to feel bad for arresting you. You know, like, you're giving a cop a reason to arrest you if you're giving them an attitude for no reason. And I guarantee and I promise you, this cop, he's gonna be soft-spoken, he ain't gonna be talking crazy, being rude. He's gonna like, look, I know this is how these cops, like, this is how the cops be acting in these videos. They're like, so they're, you know, sometimes they walk in with their hands in their vest and stuff. So like, all right, so, you know, hey, I'm not being mad. I'm not, you know, I'm not giving you any like sorts of anger or anything. I'm just trying to understand, why are you here? What's going on? What's upsetting you? Okay, then, you know, let's just walk over here and talk about it. Of course, they're like, no, I ain't going nowhere with you. You try to arrest me. This, that. You a pig. You a dirty cop. You this, that. You off of these news videos. And it's like, what are you talking about? So, no, I'm saying, like, I honestly, I feel like, I guarantee and I promise you, before I even watch this video, I know this cop is going to be a soft-spoken cop. He's going to be cool. As soon as backup shows up, person's getting arrested. Alright, anyways, make sure you guys go subscribe to Code Blue Cam. And that being said,
on November 8th, 2022, police were dispatched to a residence for theft from a motor vehicle in Wausau, Wisconsin. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a male subject outside the house. The male stated his backpack was recently stolen from his vehicle. He tracked his location with Apple AirTag, leading him to the reported residence. He also said the backpack contained several important papers, including military documents and banking information.
oh wow.
He told police he knocked on the door, asking the resident about the backpack, but they claimed they didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. But my Apple AirTag thing tracked to your location. Does that make any, like, come on, bro.
Good. Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Officer Austin, what's going on?
So, my bag got stolen today.
Okay.
I wouldn't really care for it, except there's military documents in there that I need.
Okay.
So, they got pinged at this house right here. I knocked on both the doors and they said they don't want anything of it. It was at this house right here. I mean, it's kind of bugged around, but her and I drove here and it's been, I don't know. I mean, I looked in the grass, maybe somebody threw out the window, but I can't find anything. And I tried to ping it and play a sound, and I can't. It's not in the grass. I can't ping it.
Can you just show me the ping again, just kind of where it's...
Usually it's right there, but before it was right over here, so it's kind of been jumping back and forth. I don't know if somebody's moving it around.
Okay. What kind of iPad is it?
It's a backpack.
Oh, backpack?
Yeah, it's like a black military combat bag.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
what's in it that you're tracking?
An AirTag. So I don't know if, you know what an AirTag is, right? I don't know if somebody might have thrown out the window. I wouldn't care if they took
It's like, imagine if it's like some like alien stuff, right? And then it's just they just going around in space, and they just keep going to these two locations. Like, wait, did he? Like, they know that they're being tracked, and they're all like, wait, let's move back and forth, but then also monitor this guy. Tell you, man. Like, look how thick them clouds are. It's like, I'm guaranteeing, I promise you, this cloud right here, that's that same cloud from Nope. Like, no, if you watch that Jordan Peele movie.
Shaving cream. I wouldn't care. Like, it's a travel bag. Yeah. So I wouldn't care if they took anything else, but there's a food binder in there. Yeah. And it's like my banking information, my notes, my.
And it's like, you out here stealing backpacks. It's like, bruh, I'm saying, like, if there's nothing valuable, you know, well, even if there is, it's like, fam, it's not yours. So like, it's just, it makes no sense, bruh.
Okay. I mean, it could very well just be in the garbage. Sounds like somebody answered the door, though.
The resident was later identified as 19-year-old Mario Camacho Jr.
Mario? Okay. So, you got the backpack here, or?
I actually don't.
I have neighbors, and he told me that he talked to them.
Okay. These neighbors over here?
Or these ones, I don't know, he came to this house.
Oh yeah, the air tag is going right here.
What,
Okay.
at this address, it can be.
That's my bad. I was cleaning my car out, but that's what
Okay. Alright. Like I said, I don't know why it would be popping up here. Like I said, the neighbors, anybody else in this area, I'm the only one here I know what is in this house. And it's definitely no backpack in here.
Alright, just, I might come back to chat with you, just think tight.
They searched the garbage cans outside Mario's house and discovered several empty purses and wallets.
It's, bro, look, alright. I don't like saying disrespectful things. I don't like being rude. All I'm saying is that if they decide to bring back the TV show World's Dumbest Criminals, first episode right here.
5962. Can you advise, were any purses or brown wallets taken from these vehicles? These garbage cans are full of purses and brown wallets.
I'm like, sir, either you are like, what is it, a kleptomaniac? I think that's what they call a person that be just liking to just, stealing stuff. Either it's that, or you have somebody in the area that's a kleptomaniac, and they just out here robbing people, and they putting the evidence on your property. So, like, bro, I mean, how many? I mean, yeah, that could be the case, but I think we're gonna have to take you in for some questioning.
There's credit cards here too.
That's crazy.
Hey, garbage? Yeah.
While the officers were waiting outside the house, an uninvolved female pulled into the driveway.
I'm thinking, okay, because I'm like, all right, dude that answered the door is chilled. The guy, that claims the backpack is stolen, he seems chilled. The cops are chilled. I'm like, it's honestly, then I'm like, okay, then somebody pulled. All right, so we haven't seen everybody. We haven't seen all the cast members to this movie yet. But now I feel like now this is when all the crazy stuff starts. Ain't her car loud?
I know what's going on because I drove by and I seen y'all searching through my brother's trash can, so I'm just wondering what's going on.
She's the sister.
Someone's got to let me know what's going on. Can you tell me what's going on?
Do you live here?
I come here often and I drove by and seen you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on.
Okay,
And
well,
there's cars out here.
If you don't live here, you don't need to know right now.
Actually, I do. Mario, what's going on?
10-4, you have enough, can you run her?
That's
The female was
wild.
later identified as 22-year-old Chertisha Camacho.
Who are these people?
They're the ones who called us.
Okay, so they don't live
Henry,
here. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
So,
why I just
he
won't
had-
pass
he had
you
a
guys
bag
and search through
stolen.
my brother's
Will you let me
garbage
talk?
can.
Will you let me talk?
I actually been asking y'all to talk since
Okay.
I pulled up here, so
Well-
yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
So, he had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an air tag in it. Air tag places it somewhere between these two houses. So,
You know who lives in the other houses?
we're talking with them right now. We're gonna go next door, but the air tag shows
Okay,
it right
that's
here.
fine, but don't go searching through my brother's garbage can for
It's public
y'all don't have the
property.
right to do that.
That's
And y'all
public
know
property.
better than that because y'all are police officers. Y'all
It's
do
like,
know-
ma'am,
Authority to do-
if some, okay, all right, then that's why my question would have been, okay, that you're 100% right. You are 100% right. I will never search through your brother's garbage cans again. But I got a question for you. See, this is why I couldn't be a cop, because I like to talk. I like to overall, plead my case and things. Let's say something of yours got stolen, all right? And we searched everything except the garbage cans. And I'm talking about, remember that time you said not to just be searching in garbage cans and stuff? Or was that just for your brother, or was that for everybody? Because I'm a cop and I know better. So, yeah, that's why I'm like, fam, if it's, look, all right, if it's either your brother or it's this next door neighbor, all right? And I'm saying, I really hope that it's not your brother, because that just would be crazy that both him and you are getting arrested, all right? So,
Do it.
Straight up.
We have the authority
It's really
to
that.
search the
No,
garbage.
you don't. Not without my brother's permission, you don't. That's illegal I can't even search my neighbor's garbage can. So I know you can't search my brother's garbage can. Don't do nothing like that without his permission. Thank you.
it's like fam, like, are you Barack Obama in disguise? Like I'm saying I don't, cause you know they kind of got like a similar complexion, but like at the same time, if not, then it's like, who are you? Like that's why I'm not. That's why I wouldn't make it as a cop, cause I'd be out there arguing with people, and then you know then I'd be on the body cam, and most likely yeah they'd be on like, yeah, I think you could go ahead and clock out. Like I got my superior come up from behind me, all like, yeah, you could go back to the station and clock out. I'm like, no, but I just started it. So he's like, nope, just go back, clock out.
What are we doing right now? Here.
Due to the AirTag ping location and marijuana odor coming from the house, officers found it reasonable to make entry and make sure there were no other residents.
Alright, who else is home right now, Mario? Just you? Alright, I'm gonna have you step out.
Are you?
Have a seat for me. I'm gonna be securing the residence because the residence smells like weed. We're gonna be applying for a search warrant. Is there anybody else home? Okay, have a
She
seat.
see that. Look, now she arguing with this guy.
Have a seat for me right now. We'll talk about
As soon as
that
she
later.
turns around, it's over.
Hey, Tisha. Hey, Tisha.
Police department, make yourself known if you're in here. Do it now.
Hey, they said they smell.
Y'all don't smell no weed, so y'all can
Stay
get
out here.
Stay out.
Stay
I don't
out.
smell weed. My brother
Stay
don't
out.
smoke weed. So
Stay
did
out.
y'all check the neighbor's house if y'all smell weed?
Stay
It's like,
No,
dang,
sir.
that's
Y'all don't have the right to do that. There is no scent of weed in this house. Do y'all want to come and smell? Do y'all want to come and smell?
We're recording right now.
Does someone else want to come and smell? My brother don't smoke weed, so it don't smell like weed in here.
Stay out.
Get out of my brother's house before I call a motherfucking lawyer. Sir, don't grab
Put your
me.
hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine.
that's wild.
They don't have the right to do this. Smell Mario's house. It don't smell like weed in there. No,
Stay out of the house.
Justin, just go get
Go
in
back in the car.
Justin,
Get
go
back
get
in the
I'm
car.
gonna get
Now.
right back out. But that's some weird. They just doing this so they can go search his fucking house.
That's crazy.
Y'all don't have the right to search his house.
All I'm gonna say is, look, you know, on some serious stuff, this ain't a good look, okay? Where it's like you got people approaching the situation, and look, I don't want to say it, but at the same time, if me in my you know skin complexion, if I know not to walk up on no cops, regardless of who it is, friends, family, regardless, I know, because I'm like, look, the thing is this, we live in a day and age where cops get scared, they start pulling out weapons, and they start shooting and killing people. I've said this numerous times before in previous videos I reacted to of these like cop videos and stuff, that I do not want to end up on those 6 o'clock night news talking about, oh, man wrongfully lost his life today fooling around with some cops. It's not worth it, all right? So that's what I'm saying. It's, you know, like living a life of crime, stealing, robbing, all that stuff. Just do right. That's it. That's all that you have to do. Do right. You don't have to worry about being put in situations like this, because let's just say if you like, you know, you ain't robbing, you know, you ain't stealing, none of that stuff. These cops illegally search your house, you know, go through your garbage, all that stuff. They would have to like do some sort of public apology or pay or however that would go about, you know. But yeah, they would have to answer for that stuff. But it's like if you are actually living a life of crime and you out here doing wrong, it's fam. Don't be surprised if it backfires. So
Have a seat.
I will. Y'all don't gotta grab me up like that. Y'all do not have the right, Mario. Tell them that they don't have the right.
Back in the car.
Right now we're securing the house.
Tell them right now. Just don't be mad.
You
Just
do
tell
not
them.
have the right to go in my house.
We're
Without a
securing the
search
house.
warrant. Tell them that, Mario. Tell them that. Tell them. They do not have the right to go into your house without a search warrant. Mario, if they had the right, they would already be searching
And we
it.
cannot let you back in the house right
That's
now.
fine,
Hey,
Mario,
I own
but
this.
tell
This is
them.
my house.
Mario,
He said,
listen. Shut up and listen, boy.
He didn't say search.
Shut up.
No, it's not a search.
Tell them they do not have the right to search the house
hey,
without a search
you
warrant.
could tell she controlling.
We're not searching
And they
the
need to
house.
wait.
We are not searching the house.
Well, you guys were just in there without his permission after we told you not to be in there. Stop breaking my laws and this will be a lot simpler. If y'all leave, this will be solved way simpler without y'all here. Y'all searching shit y'all ain't got no reason to be searching.
There's just way too much going on.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying
My
to do,
brother
but right
on
now,
the side and everything. Y'all sitting there trying to take advantage of somebody that don't even know how to
trying to do.
get to point A to
But right now we're waiting on another officer because things are kicking off way too much, man.
You do not know what y'all really is talking about.
Y'all doing too much.
Y'all know.
Mario, just sit down. Sit down. Because I'm not trying to get them to think that you and Justin are sitting here in handcuffs because I told them their job. These motherfuckers know the law. They know better. I shouldn't have to tell them that. And then they put me in handcuffs.
That's the type of stuff where I'm all like, look, you know, that's, I get that's your brother. You want to be there for him at times. He has to be in the dope. He has to answer for stuff. It's gonna look real crazy where she's defending him. And yeah, let's say this backpack is it's in there. You know, it's in that guy's stuff, all his personal belongings, it's all in there. Then it's like she's gonna look real foolish where it's like, fam, your brother's out here living a life of crime. It's like, look at the garbage can, all these different credit cards, bags, purses, whatever it's in there and things. It's like, fam, he's living a life of crime. How do you look defending somebody living a life of crime unless you're living a life of crime yourself? Like, I mean, come on now. It's like, people, you gotta be realistic. You gotta understand these types of things. And it's like, it's not going to be good for him if he has all these people showing up, making the situation harder and harder than usual. And it's like, okay, like, my thing is, I know people probably ask, like, what would I do in a situation like that? I see my sibling where it's like, cops is like, yeah, I probably would stand there and record. I'm all like, okay, you know, ask questions, all that stuff. If they not, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stand here and record. I'm gonna plead my case. I'm gonna let, you know, if I gotta take it to court, and things. And if something happens to me, then I'm like, well, fam, then something was shady here with these cops. So yeah, it'd be unfortunate, but I feel like that this is just really escalating the situation to just really be some unfortunate. Now, I feel like that, you know, whoever these cops are, obviously, yes, this, you know, video made it to YouTube and they make it to no news. So it's like, obviously, you know, yeah, video ended in the right way where nobody didn't lose their life and things. But saying, I'm like, you know, people, it's like, can't be carrying on like this, or it's like, we're more so like her, and it's just, you know, just adding like all this like unwanted activity for no reason. I know people are probably like thinking, oh, you just scared, you just, you know, talking to like me and things. I'm like, no, I just don't want to see nobody get killed in these videos. And I just, because I know it's like, okay, I act like this, and then next thing you know, it's like there's somebody that took over this channel talking about, oh yeah, TMossBoss, he ain't gonna you know, he tragically lost his life fooling around with some cops. Ain't nobody trying to have that conversation. So that's when, like, come on now.
I shouldn't even have to say that to y'all.
Listen, you got it.
Is y'all body cameras on?
Listen, no, what they said was
That's all I really need
they
to know
finna
right
do a
now.
sweep to make sure ain't no humans in this
Mario, we don't even gotta say nothing else. As long as you know, step out of Mario. Tell me to step out of your house.
Go look at, no, I'm watching. Go look at my
Mario, they don't have the right.
Can you put her in your
Mario,
Yep.
Mario, because you see they try to take me to jail because Mario, they can't get into your house. The only reason they're in there is because you told them to go in the bathroom. I swear to God, Mario, if you tell them to get out of the house, they can't.
After a brief search of the home, an officer discovered the stolen backpack in the bathroom.
He said check the bathroom too.
Stop resisting. Stop. Stop.
That's in the bathroom. Okay.
So what's in the bathroom?
That's crazy.
Stay back. I'm just recording. Stay back. I'm about to get back. Spread your feet.
I'm just yelling, dude. I'm just yelling.
Yeah, and it's like, if you think a cop wants to hear that, it's like you're yelling, you got this dude approaching, you don't know. Fam, look, all right, I know how people feel about cops, okay? But I'm saying, you're literally giving them a reason to pull out a weapon and get the shooting. Nobody wants that. So I'm saying, it's just, yeah, it's things like that where it's like, look, you guys are just making it harder for yourself. It's like, we obviously see that this man is ready. You don't know about the other cops, but I'm saying, it's like, people, you gotta be smart in situations like this. You have to think. All these situations that you done heard of black people getting killed by cops, and it's like, what, that's just non-existent because it's happening to you? It's like, people, come on, like,
If you're gonna interfere with an investigation, you are
I'm not
gonna
interfering.
identify
That's the
yourself.
thing. I'm just
Yes, you
recording.
are.
I'm
You're detracting
recording.
from our ability to conduct this
No,
investigation.
he has mental problems. I'm trying to let y'all know.
Now is the time where you're under arrest. You're gonna get searched.
That's fine, but under arrest for
Stop
what?
moving.
Sir, 1, 2, 3. What am I under arrest
Stop
for?
moving.
Are you gonna tell
Right
me?
now is resisting. That's what you're under
I'm
arrest
not,
for.
because I'm not moving. I'm just talking. So I'm just asking you, what am
I asked you to come over to the car.
What am I being arrested for? Why am I in handcuffs? Any one of y'all gonna tell me that?
Protecting y'all motherfucking city. That's it, man. I'm finna get in the car, bro. Please leave me alone, bro. Real fucking talk. Get away from me, bro. Why did you get by me?
What's going on here? I've been having a hard time since I came up here.
Get you searched
Can I
in the
talk
back
real
of the
quick?
car. Then we'll talk.
All right,
to you.
that's fine. But listen, when I came,
for me to talk to you, you're yelling over
it's
me.
hard to talk when no one's letting me speak.
Because now isn't the time to talk.
No,
Now is the time
no,
to
I'm
be
not.
quiet.
What the f? I have the right to talk.
Sit down, please.
Y'all put me in handcuffs because y'all don't want me telling my brother that y'all don't have the right to go into his house without a search warrant. But what am I being arrested for? What am I being?
Resisting.
Why am I in a handcuff? Why am I in handcuffs?
Because you're not listening.
Because I'm yelling. I don't have to listen to y'all.
Yes,
I'm a
you
grown-
did.
It's like, okay, then I don't have to listen to you. Like,
I can yell if I want to. Y'all weren't listening when my brother said not to go in this house for a. I don't even know.
We're writing a search warrant.
My brother told y'all not to go in his house.
We have a right to freeze the scene. We're not searching.
That's fine.
So we're writing
That's
a search
fine,
warrant.
But y'all gotta tell me what I'm in handcuffs for.
You're in handcuffs because you're not listening and you're
I don't-
arrested for
I'm
resisting.
listening. Y'all wasn't trying to-
You'll be fine.
I drive by and these searching my brother's garbage can. I pull in. Why y'all searching my brother's garbage can? I asked that at least 4 times. Neither one of the officers
it's like, fam,
wanted
who
to
are you
respond
talking
me.
to?
He had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an air tag in it. Air tag places it somewhere between these 2 houses.
So then I get to asking my brother what's going on.
She's really conducting an interview with herself. It's like, ma'am, who else is in the? He closed the door. He walked away. Like, you know what?
Start asking the other people who called the police what's going on. They get to telling me what's going on. Now he wants to butt in and tell me what's going on. Hello, y'all don't have the right to search my car. You do not have the right to search my car. On my son. I will be pressing charges. That's on my son. The same lawyers that's fighting my little baby brother's case for him being killed in a crash are gonna be the same motherfuckers that's gonna be doing this for me.
Okay, Mario, let me explain to you what's going on, okay? I know there's a lot going on here, unless you've already explained.
I was just doing that, finishing it up.
Showed up here, okay? The air tag was popping here, all right? Open the door, smells like weed, okay? That gives me the right, by law, to secure the residence for the application of a search warrant, which I will be doing, okay? That means I can go inside, secure you and any persons that would be in there. The residence is secure, okay? In that cursory protective sweep, we located our backpack bedroom. You said it wasn't there, okay? Obviously, that's an issue we will address when we get to it, okay? Obviously, you've probably been doing some things that you're not supposed to be doing, okay? Part of how we can approach this type of issue now is I can absolutely continue to proceed and apply for that search warrant, and if the judge approves it, I'm going to search this residence. The alternative to that is, with your consent, I can also search this residence. Obviously, we know we're going to find a backpack. That's mainly what we're here for, and probably could have avoided it if you would have just turned that over to begin with. But now we've gone obviously a little bit too far. Is that your sister there? That got a little bit too vocal about things, even though we were 100% within our right. With that being said, I'm going to ask.
And that's the thing. It's like, you know, now thinking about it, it's like, fam, if he had just been honest and just handed dude his backpack, you know, back and things, it's like, fam, a lot of this could have been avoided. You know, it's just the sister would have never been arrested. It's like none of this wouldn't have been even happening. This probably wouldn't have been a YouTube video. I'm saying it's like, and it's stuff like this where it's like, people. That's why I say it's like, people. Like, I get that life is, you know, it is a hard thing to live. Like, we struggle, we go through some crap. Like, it's like that every day for a lot of people. Shoot, I've had my moments where I've struggled, all right? But it should never get to a point where you gotta ruin another person's day because you're struggling. Here it is, this man's trying to do right, you know, whatever car he was in and stuff. But it's like, this man's trying to do right, do his military stuff or whatever, and it's like, I mean, come on now. It's like a lot of these things can be avoided if people, they just look. And that's something where it's like, I've said that and I need to work on it, but I'm like, I created a business channel to help people, you know, like, and that's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be flat out honest. I barely know anything about business, but I do feel like that I know what it takes to be a hard worker. And it's like, if you really want something in life, fam, you gotta work for that stuff. And I'm not like in a bad way or a way that's gonna get you arrested, but it's like, do things the legit way. I'm telling you this right now. Like, I remember when I got my first check, changed me. Straight just changed me. And I'm like, before then, I was like, yeah, I would want to find like the easy way in and the easy way out, trying to do stuff and then like, but it never got to this point, and I like, thank God it never did. But The thing is like when I remember when I started working in Seattle and I got my first check and I was like, bruh, this is what I want. And I'm like, and then yeah, COVID happened, and of course, you know, had to turn to content creating as a full-time job. It's hard, it's a struggle, but that's the thing where it's like it's never gotten to the point where I had to struggle this much where I'm robbing people. I'm like, if anything's, fam, if I gotta step away from content creating and go find a miserable job that I don't like, fam, I will do that. But it should never ever in life get to this point. Yeah, there's gonna be times where it's like it's, you know, places, and I feel like this. If places ain't hiring you, then that is overall telling you, like, that is a sign, okay? That is a sign from God. That is him letting you know you guys start your own business. You gotta do your own thing. If none of these places want to hire you, fam, there's so many different jobs that you could do out there. This ain't one of them. Robbing, stealing, yeah, that's not one of them.
Will you give us consent to search your field in here?
I don't care if you guys search it, just please do not mess.
We're not gonna dump it. Is there any weed in there that we need to be concerned
But I
about?
have bags of clothes. I need to do laundry.
Okay. I'm not concerned about laundry or anything like that, but you give us consent to search your residence here.
Actually, I don't, because a responsible person, I would rather wait until we get word from the judge. You know,
That's fine. That's fine. At this point, I'm going to place you under arrest for theft at this point.
That's just really, I know she going,
Right now, I'll be applying for that search warrant. If the judge approves it, I'll be searching the residence.
Hey! I need to breathe! Can you please... Hey! Can you please crack the door a little bit? Can you please crack the door a little bit? I need some fresh air, and this handcuff, it was no reason for this handcuff to be on me so tight. I was not resisting. I was just yelling. I put my hands behind my back for them. I was just yelling there. I don't know why this handcuff is so tight on my wrist.
While speaking with Shartisha's boyfriend in the red car, police also detected a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle.
So, sir,
Get away from me, sir.
can you listen for a second?
Information, okay,
So, we need to identify you, and then you'll be able to go. Can I get your driver's license?
That's no problem. I don't even have my license. I'm not
Okay.
driving.
Would you be
willing to give him your information? Yes, I will.
I'll take your
My name is
info.
Justin Johnson. I have no problem giving you my name. It's just I do not feel safe around you.
I understand,
Too aggressive.
and that's why I thought maybe you and I could
Too
just chat.
aggressive for me.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
for real.
Bryce, can I borrow your squad keys? I'm gonna roll the window down. Why? She just wants some air, which is fine. She starts screaming and goes back up. What's your last name?
he's like, that cop's like, I ain't hearing nothing. Wait, what was this guy getting ready to say?
She starts screaming and goes back up. What's your last name?
Can I get somebody else? I don't even
Sir,
like your attitude.
you wanna
Because
talk
at the
to
end
me?
of the day, that's kind of
No, you're gonna talk to me right now. What's your last name?
Why is he talking to me
Because
like
I'm
that?
tired of you guys not listening when I give you orders.
You guys, man, what do you mean by you guys?
You and your sister. I'm gonna help you. Let me just. Yeah, you can handle it.
That cop, he has had it. He is.
We're gonna let him leave.
Due to the strong smell, they found it suitable to be searched too.
That dude is a piece of shit. My son, dude. If I ever catch this out here and he comes at me like that again, and I have my gun permit, oh my God, dude, I swear to God, anything I'm in the rights to do is gonna happen. I don't want to yell. I never wanted to yell. I just wanted someone to listen
It's
to me.
like, did she not know that there's a camera in there? It's like, fam, look, when in any establishment, anywhere that I go, I look around. I don't care if I am in a padded room where there is nothing in there besides my existence. I am looking around that room like that, like, let me just make sure that I'm not being watched by, you know, something, but I'm gonna, okay, I'm like, I feel like my little search warrant has been cleared, so I need to just ensure and make sure that, you know, everything, yeah, I'm looking around, so I just, yeah, that's something where it's like, I don't know if that's a charge or not, but yeah, that's something, it's like, man, be smart.
Talk. As soon as I start raising my voice and yelling, they're like grabbing me up, putting me in handcuffs, roughing me around. It's like no reason to do that just because I'm yelling. No reason to do that. When if y'all would just sit, calm down for a second and just listen to me, and answer the one basic.
But it's like, you gotta sit down and think about it. It's like, okay, you're in our shoes. You got somebody running up on you and yelling and stuff. What are you doing in that situation? You just gonna let them get in your face and just start yelling? Then okay, you do that. Then it's gonna be a rep going around where it's like, or you just gonna let that? Because I'm like, fam, that could be every situation that you do. With somebody gets in your face and starts yelling, then there's that one time where somebody gets in your face and starts yelling. And then it's, you know, and let's just say that person, like I was pointing at her, it was like, you know, she talking on, she want to get a gun permit. They have a gun permit. Guess what they got in their holster on their side? They got a gun. Guess what they just did? Just shot you. You might live, you might die. But it's like, you have to sit down and you have to think about these things, man. Like, people, I'm saying, like, when you're dealing with a cop, I feel like, yeah, there are probably some cops out. No, not even probably, there are some cops out there where they have an attitude and they look forward to arresting people. They want to arrest. No, there was on court cam, where a cop, he was like planting drugs on people and things, and he was like, he wanted to arrest people. So yeah, there probably is to a point where it's, you know, they might get like extra, you know, pay or extra money in there for their paycheck or whatever. But yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are some cops out there, they look forward to that stuff. So you coming at them in a hostile act, like, bruh, and you making it seem like they yelling, like, what? Okay, besides it being a cop, all right, let's just say it's just some random person. They get in your face and they start yelling. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna de-escalate that situation? You're gonna do like, oh, calm down, please get out of my face, please don't yell. No, you're gonna get the swinging on that person. It's like, no, you're gonna like keep doing that, letting them know, like, all right, I'm gonna swing on you if you don't get up out my face. Like, I'm saying, people, you gotta think about these things. People don't do that enough. They don't put themselves in other people's shoes, and they just want to think like, oh, okay, like, I should be heard, I should be listened to. And it's like, not no situation like this.
Little basic question that I had, which is what is going on, then none of this would have happened. There was just straight up no reason to do me like that. I tried so hard to be a good person. I do my best. I swear to God, dude, I stay sharing posts on Facebook about the officers in this city do good. I don't even share bad about the police, bro. I swear to God I don't, dude. I swear to God I never do no like that. But bro, I swear I can't do this no more, because what the dude, I don't deserve to be treated like this, dude. I'm involved in the community and everything, bro. I donate, I do everything I can for this city, bro, and I'm steady getting treated like bro. I don't give a what the family done did. I'm just asking to be treated like a human, bro. Like, what the I do to be pushed up against, like.
All right, so I'm just trying to organize this as best as I can for you. So a large majority of the property from your backpack was just located on Cleveland. It'll be back at the police department at some point today.
No way. What do you mean, like a large majority?
Some paperwork, some.
Is it like, wait, so like, okay.
I wasn't given the.
Is it scattered, or is it like still in the actual?
It sounds like a majority of it was scattered. But hear me out. There's another side to this. So while checking the residence to make sure nobody else was in there, you found your backpack. So
I just came here last night. Okay, so this is my clothes. This is my bag, and we left it because we got home around.
Yeah.
What time did we get home last night?
11 or 12.
11 or 12 from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I left my bag. We're like, okay, the baby wasn't sleeping. We're gonna go inside. I'll come back and get this in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what happened was we got about to go get coffee, and the bag's gone. So we're like, shoot. So the next thing I know is like, okay, why not this air tag? Backpack, anything like this has an air tag. This has an air tag. This can't have an air tag.
Understand that, but sure.
Yeah, so no matter what, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put this one, and it pops up here, and I'm like, dude, like, if you just give it back to me, I won't push charges, but if you don't and they find something, I have to push charges.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, absolutely you can. In terms of the property, so we're currently...
It's like, and that's the thing, people don't be taking that serious. Like, my thing is this, I'm gonna put myself in, you know, the guy's shoes, all right? I stole this man's bag. I'm in my house chilling, thinking I just got away. All of a sudden, I hear that on my door. I look, the guy I just robbed, okay? The guy I just stole his bag. He tells me, look, just give me my stuff back, give me my bag back. I won't press charges, all right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, well, dang, I don't want to charge on me. You know, I don't want to have to go to jail or nothing and, you know, have to pay no fine or any of that stuff. And then plus on top of that, if it's like military documents, I don't know if he told the man that, but it's like, I'm saying, like, you got that, and I'm like, I'm not even trying to get involved in the military, so, you know, I think it's probably best I give this man his bag back. Okay, you know what? You say you wasn't gonna press charges, none of that stuff. I'm gonna give you your bag back. I'm sorry. Times is hard. I'm struggling. You know, I'm trying to find my way, and you know, like I imagine, like that's if he just did the right thing. Instead,
applying for a search warrant for the house, so we have to wait for that to get your bag. So, the property that Officer Butchkowski found will be brought up to the PD. We're working on helping you get out of here. It's just there's a lot of moving parts going on right now, and it's gonna take a few more minutes. Okay?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't have all day. It's okay.
All right. Thank you.
The whole time I was just trying to get a question and point across.
Okay, well, I've explained to you what I can.
Okay, I know your job is done with. It's not your job to be nice to me anymore. Have a good day. I know you don't give a.
Well, that's not what I'm saying.
There's no No, I know you don't give a. Like, this is crazy because y'all don't understand. Like, there's no single reason why these cuffs should be on me. Swear to God, this is people kill themselves about. I tried so hard for nothing.
Okay.
Please walk up to my car right now. You're weird, dude. Weirdo. Piece of shit. I hope your motherfucking wife gets raped or she's getting dicked down by a real and not you piece of shit, bitch.
and she wonders why she's in. Now it's stuff like that where it's like, how do you think you're gonna get out of this situation? Okay, how do you think you're gonna be able to walk out of this without having no problems in the future and stuff? I'm saying, like, it's just, man, people, I don't get it. I really don't, you know. It's like, cause let's say this cop, you know, he gets fired for whatever reason. Let's say this is a crooked cop, right? This video gets out, all this other sorts, and he's crazy, he's mental, something's wrong with this cop, right? He sees you, kills you. I'm saying, it's like, people don't be sitting down and thinking of these things, man. It's like, I don't want to put that out in existence, but it's like, bruh, it's stuff that it's like, you hear stories like that happen, you hear things like that go down, where it's, you know, and I'm saying, it's like, you know, you wouldn't want that to happen to you. Why would you wish that on somebody else? Come on now, like, people
don't even know they going to fucking hell. No! He is not supposed to be in my car!
wow.
Ain't nobody supposed to be in my car. Okay, well, my son needs to be somewhere safe and get driven home safely.
He will.
Not by a police officer, because y'all motherfuckers can't be trusted.
Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry you feel that way. I feel that way because of how you just hammered me the up against a car like I was really doing something other than yelling. Last name Price, I'm gonna remember that, and that's on my son.
Are you threatening me?
It's not a threat at all. So don't wonder weird like that. No one ever threatened
I'm
you.
like, oh, but you know, you can twist our words around and then make it seem like we're saying something and we're not. So like, fam, it's just this like this backwards, like, and you know, it's like, I've dealt with people like this before where it's just, you know, they'll say something to you and they'll be just mad disrespectful, then you say something like equally the same, and then it's like, whoa, wait, why are you acting like that? Why are you saying? And it's like, fam, just don't have it. Like, look, all right, if you're only expecting the conversation to go one way, it's not gonna happen. All right, it's two people involved in the conversation. A conversation ain't a one person thing, all right, unless you crazy. But if not that and there's another person involved, it's like, fam, if you say something crazy to them, don't be expecting them to say something crazy back. So I'm saying, if he takes it as a threat, all these other different crazy things you done say, like, I'm saying, you out here wishing horrible things on his wife, it's like, come on now.
Ever.
I'm just making sure you understand that threatening a police officer is a felony, and I will charge it.
Like I said, I did not threaten you. Never would. I'm not stupid. I don't threaten anybody. Just in case anything happens to me, I need to know your last name.
Yep, there's 3 cameras on you right now,
That's
so.
fine, Mr. Price. All this because I asked the officer why they're going through my brother's trash and that they don't have the right to go into my brother's house without a search warrant. Like, that's just
They do.
basic, like,
With
knowledge.
what-
Everybody
okay,
knows
listen,
that.
listen.
So there's no reason to rough me up about that.
Can I explain
And
it
then
to
act
you?
like I'm really
Okay.
fighting y'all. Like, y'all motherfuckers could have choked me, killed me, and I would have never resisted.
Okay. Nothing even close to that happened.
Whatever. What happened was y'all wanted to sit here and press as many charges as y'all can against everybody that's here to put everybody in jail and make us miserable because y'all mad that I know the law a little bit.
It's like, fam, anybody can go. I can go out and start watching videos that talk on like different laws, or go out and get a law book and all that stuff. There ain't no problem with knowing the law. All it is just like, if you out here breaking it, then yeah, that's a problem. I mean,
Done trying to explain it to you.
You ain't never tried to explain anything to me. When I came up here in the first place, I was asking for someone to explain something to me, and it never got done.
Can I explain?
And then I got thrown onto the ground and because I said you need a search warrant to go into my
close the door.
Well, first of all, maybe if someone would have explained something to me, I would be a little more understanding as to why you're going into his house. But no one ever decided to explain something to me, because according to the officers that were here in the first place, I don't live here, so it's not my business.
I mean, that is true.
Oh, well, I mean, people who don't live here, have never been here, who's not related to anybody on this property is sitting in the driveway, though, no problem. Like, this is irritating, sitting here going through every thing in my car. Like, y'all clearly want to find something.
It reeks of marijuana.
Because, why would it not?
Why would it not?
I don't smoke in my house, and if it reeks of marijuana, what exactly are y'all looking for? 300 pounds of weed or what? Because the way y'all searching this is like y'all looking for an El Chapo stash.
It's still illegal.
Checking my paint. I cannot wait to tell my clients about this.
Actually, I am going to be charging you with threatening, because you threatened my wife earlier.
Doing what?
I'm just letting you know I am going to at least recommend charges for threatening, because you did threaten my family.
Who did I threaten? Who did I threaten?
My family.
I never threatened your family.
You said you wish my...
She was about to say wife, but she heard it. She like, I never threatened you with family. Like, it's, come on now.
My wife gets raped, so...
I hope in saying did I ever say I will or someone was gonna do it? Like, no. Hoping is one whole other fucking thing.
Well, it's still
wishing and praying and hoping is not the same as doing something or promising.
So hope is like no longer in the dictionary. Hope is just it's a floating word. Like it's a word where it's like it don't have like no say so or whatever. It's just it's a floating word. Oh my God, this girl, man. It's something where it's like, and then let the cop have said that to her. And then she wants you like, oh, I'm pressing charges. I'm bringing that up in court. Like, no, he said he hoped that something bad happened to me. And it's like, come on now. Like, don't have this like backwards mindset on stuff, man.
Okay.
That is not the same thing. Like I said, y'all just sitting here trying to charge people with just about everything and anything y'all can.
I think that's fair.
No, it's really not fair. The fact that I pulled over and asked the officers what's going on, and instead of simply telling me what's going on, y'all sit here and wait for me to lose my temper and start yelling for y'all to handcuff me.
You already know. As soon as you drove up, you already lost your temper. Your temper was lost a long time ago, lady. You can't try to pin that on us. You was most likely already having a bad day, then you want to like take it out on us. It's like, fam, we ain't did nothing to you, all right?
Like I'm some type of threatening boy. Y'all want me to leave here and be upset so that y'all can come back and arrest me for some other type of bullshit. Just so you know that's not gonna happen. I'm currently getting my life together so I can have lawyers and attorneys to people up in court like you, who like take advantage of people like me. Like if y'all don't want, you know, black people in this community, just say that.
This has nothing to do with your race.
Stop treating people like for no reason. And if that doesn't have anything to do with it, then why was people treating me like to begin with?
Honestly though, like I don't think that there wouldn't have been no difference if it had been a black cop. I'm saying like she most likely have found something to say, oh like, oh well you going against your race, you ain't black, no, you one of them. And it's like it wouldn't, the situation wouldn't have ended, it still would have ended the same way.
Hi there, Officer Price, Wausau Police with one female. Can you send people down too?
Yeah, send people down because I'm such a threat. My mouth is so scary. My lips are just gonna hop off my face and start beating people up, I guess.
Hey, Trisha. My name is Lori. I'm one of the officers upstairs. You gonna be decent with me if we go up?
I'm fine.
You're good? Okay.
Yes, I was never a threat.
Okay. All right. Well, you're gonna be in my custody now. I'm gonna take you upstairs. You gonna be good to go? All right. Appreciate it.
Mario was charged with felony, receiving stolen property greater than $5,000, misdemeanor counts of receiving, concealing stolen property less than or equal to $2,500, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Shartisha was charged with felony battery threat to a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor resisting, obstructing an officer, all as a repeater. Mario's cash bond was set at $1,000, and Shartisha's signature bond was set at $5,000.
Oh,
head over to codebluecam.com
that's crazy.
and surprise your family and friends with some.
Yeah, it's like you put yourself in that environment. I mean, hey, it's like don't be surprised when some crazy things start happening to you. That's crazy, but I mean, hey, she brought that on herself. So, but yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Code Blue Cam. Code Blue Cam. I feel like I said that weird, but anyways, go make sure you go subscribe to him. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.